My name is Nicoletta Tranquillo, and I'm here to present you the LAX project. LAX stands for Local Accountability for Kyoto Goals. So let's see, the partners. This project focuses on local contribution to mitigation, and in fact the partners are four local authorities, four municipalities, two in Italy, Reggio Emilia and Padova, and a Spanish city, Girona, and a Polish city, Bydgoszcz, with the technical support of the Emilia-Romagna Region Environmental Agency. The duration of the project is around 3 years. It started in January 2009, and the budget is around 1,300,000 euros. The project aims at locally contribute to the achievement of the greenhouse gas emission reduction targets set by Kyoto Protocol before, and now made even more even higher by the Environmental Commission with the climate action, so the 2020 strategy. And we took a local point of view, leveraging with the subsidiarity, the value of subsidiarity of local authorities. And then the project aimed at developing a tool to support the decision-making process of these local authorities in order to support them introducing climate change discourse within the municipality policies. And finally, to improve the accountability of the environmental decision-making of these local authorities. The drivers behind the project are, first of all, accountability and the accountability criteria, because we firmly believe that a decision-making process to be effective must be accountable and must be cyclic. And then, secondly, we consider very important the issue of measuring, so defining measurable target and then measure them. And finally, an important aspect of the project is the twinning process that is included in the project to facilitate know-how sharing and capacity building among partners. Here are the main actions. So we started with an international review in order to build the knowledge framework used throughout all the project. And then we define a climate accountability system that is now tested by the 4 cities. So here we are now. And at the end of the project, the result will be evaluated and internationally disseminated. But let's see the model that we develop. As you see from the arrows, the model is cyclic, so the decision-making process is cyclic and is mainly composed by 3 phases. So first of all, the city are asked to fill in an emission inventory that is provided by the project, and this emission inventory produces a greenhouse gas emission report. Then, after having mapped the emission, the municipality is asked to prepare and define a mitigation and adaptation plan. Then action will be implemented, and finally their outcomes, their result will be measured annually, producing a climate balance. All these 3 main documents will be discussed and approved by the Council. And as you see in the model, the project focuses both on governmental operation emissions, so what is directly controlled by the government, by the local government, but also on community scale emissions. Okay, here's some evidences that we found out in this first year of experimentation. First of all, some departments within the municipality have still a low awareness on the mitigation potential of their action. For example, urban planning. So often climate change is an issue that is still perceived as specific of the environmental department, is not a mainstream policy. And then also where local climate policy exists, often they are not measured. And there's a lack of political debate on this issue. And finally, often adaptation is not regarded as a priority. So here is how the LUX project is trying to respond to this issue. First of all, we're providing, as I said, a greenhouse gas emission measuring tool that is reliable, robust, and allow benchmarking. Then the model required a definition of mitigation targets that will be evaluated and accounted for every year through a climate balance document. And finally, introducing the climate change challenge in the political process of planning and control. So in this way, favoring a political debate and coupling the climate change issue with the normal process of planning and control already existing within the municipality. So if you have questions, please.